So pick a number between 1 and 4, or wait until I've dealt the cards, pause the video and see which one draws your eye. 1, 2, 3, 4. In that order, Spirit, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can pause the video now. Card 1. That card keeps coming up, doesn't it? In many reads. So, your love life is ascending. And what that means is, even if you are very, very happy in your love life, which I doubt, or you wouldn't be watching my video, there is a need to keep growing. And if you cannot grow in a situation, then you grow out of it. So you are ascending, you are growing into or out of a situation. It may be that you have an appointment to keep, nothing to do with your love life, because engagements are appointments that will bring about a romantic relationship. It may be that you're actually being proposed to, that you're taking your relationship to a committed situation. So we'll see. Someone is probably scarred from an ex-relationship. There is a woman scorned here. A lonely, divorced or widowed female who is bitter and twisted, and probably will be taking someone to court. There could be a Libra energy here. This could be her or someone else. The number 11 is massively important. Justice will be served, whatever is the case. This could be that you are becoming engaged to someone who has a bitter ex. Libra rules the loins and the marital home. So there may have been someone that was married previously. Bad advice is being given. Usually doctors, priests or lawyers. I suggest this one is a lawyer. Female. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have victory and success, which is because of the justice, and financial rewards, because this is a female who's very financially orientated and she's the right way around. Probably a Leo, but it could be any fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So there may be a court case involved in this situation. Perhaps someone needs to be divorced first before they can get committed elsewhere. Somebody has to release someone and get out of playing mind games. Let go of the outcome of a situation, the old way of doing things. People, stop trying to hold on to finances and people just to get revenge. Revenge will eat you up inside. It's somebody's got in your head and you are in a mental prison of your own making. So this could be about, as I say, court cases, etc. You will know whether you're the person involved or involved with the person who's involved. It could be any which way you look at this. The ex, the present situation. But it's growing. Freya. Oh, well, I know one person this will apply to, but whether she'll see it or not and pick this deck is another thing. So, Freya. She's the Norse goddess of fertility and love, and Freya is a beautiful goddess who flies through the sky on a golden chariot pulled by a magical cat. So again, the Leo or a Cancer. She is the leader of the Valkyrie who rides over battlefields, wings horses to choose the souls of noble warriors who have been killed in battle. So somebody's come out of battle victorious, but there has been many casualties along the way. She shares the souls with Odin and takes them to her own halls where they are cared for and loved forever in the afterlife. Freya is also the goddess of magic and is able to grant wishes to men and women seeking love. She connects us to our emotions and passions and creates in us the wondrous energy of being alive and in love. You are experiencing a different depth of love, yes, because you're ascending. Be it with a partner, a friend, or even your child. Whether the recipient is a newly discovered love or a love that you have nurtured for many years, there is a shift in the atmosphere and suddenly the feelings have changed, and there is an intensity that brings forth difference in the energy being created between. Do not fear these changes, as they will only result in you both reaching amazing depths of understanding in your relationship. Even if you believe your relationship to be wonderful before, just wait and see what else there is waiting for you, because you are ascending. It is not you who will be affected by these changes, but also people around you, who will be wondering what on earth just happened, or what illegal substance you're taking. Teach by example and allow people an insight into what is happening to you. They will be motivated by you and may even go and give it a go themselves. So make yourself happy and be the true leader of people to see that true love can happen. But you have to be courageous. Face your fears, justice will be served. Card 2. You are calling in your soulmate, so make sure that you think positively and not about the base things either. Think about the actual type of relationship you would like, the type of person, and not about the looks, the material gains, or any other. Because in the end, all that matters is the love and the respect in a relationship. So keep it short, keep it sweet, and keep your affirmations positive. You are now calling in the soulmate. However, you may not want to accept this, as you may see it as just another hindrance that you can't take on at the moment. You are able to stand on your own 2 feet, and that's the way it should be. Once you make yourself happy and are independent and able to look after yourself, you will be more attractive to other people. The spring is important, and the first of any month, because the white rabbit is there. 9 years is mentioned, but it's being able to stand on your own 2 feet. Thinking you need no one. But it is bringing about a nightmare situation for you where you're having sleepless nights because something isn't over. You think it is, but it isn't. Some of you may have become single and you feel that you refusing to take any offers coming your way. But something isn't over and there is delays. Something needs to come full circle and there will be a culmination in this situation. Fixed signs, I mentioned Taurus, Leo, Scorpio and Aquarius. 21 is negative energy. 9 years, 4 months is mentioned. Some of you may need to be single before you can meet your soulmate. Yeah, somebody's not walking away. You think they have, but they aren't. There is someone who's not thinking very clearly at the moment. Possibly Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. He's an older, mature man. He's very confused. Possibly because you're so independent, he wonders why you would even need him. Might be playing mind games. Very detached. Bad advice has been given. Somebody's took some advice and it's bad advice. Doctor, priest or lawyer may be involved. But somebody's not walking away. This isn't over. You've called in a soulmate and it's either here to slap you in the face, wake you up and make you smell a coffee, or a lesson learned. Yeah, Rhiannon. So now, this is where someone's falsely accused. And it's caused problems. You need to go with your gut instinct. The story of Rhiannon is a sad one. Rhiannon was the Welsh lunar goddess, whose name means the divine one or the great queen. Rhiannon is beautiful and often rode like the wind on her white horse, and one day a man saw her and could not resist her beauty. After a long chase he caught up with her and they fell in love and married. Shortly after the birth of her first son, Rhiannon was falsely accused of killing him, so you may be falsely accused or falsely accuse someone else, and sentenced to stand at the gates of the castle whilst carrying visitors on her back until she admitted her crime. Some years later, her son, who was in actual fact being kidnapped, was found, and Rhiannon was reinstated to her rightful status as queen. During the entire time of this ordeal, Rhiannon remained steadfast in her own truth despite the opinions and judgments of others. You have become the centre of attention, however, it may not be in a positive light, and this is a position you have rarely found yourself in before, and it bears no comfort for you. Usually, you're looked upon as someone who can be trusted for your judgment, however, at present you are surrounded by doubt of others. You have to stand solid in your truth. You know within yourself your decisions have been honourable despite what others believe. There is another aspect to what is happening in your situation, and the bystanders are unaware of the full scope of this. As a result of your respect for others involved, you have chosen to keep the details to yourself. So you know the truth, but you don't want to drop someone else in it, so you're keeping it to yourself, which is not helping your cause. Find yourself the strength and courage to see this through to the end. It's a bit of a rocky road ahead, but you will quickly triumph and find yourself back in favour with those who doubted you, and they will learn from you the lesson of standing strong in your beliefs. But the thing with that is, I believe that it will show you exactly who you can rely on and who trusts you without any doubts. And when they want to come back into your life, you may no longer want them anymore, which is why you're refusing to accept. Because why would you want people that doubt you in your life? Card 3. Release your ex. It's time to let go. Some of you think you already have. Some of you have started a new relationship. But the trouble is, every time you see your current partner doing something that your ex did, you get triggered. So it's either that you need to let go of someone from your past, or you haven't still let go, you think you have. And it's about layers. It takes time to remove that fight, flight, fear mode. You may be burning letters or getting rid of their stuff, or you need to make space in your life for someone else to enter. This is about the home and family life, perhaps an ending because you found out that someone has been deceitful. lying deceiver, the end to a happy home situation. The smiler with the knife may be involved, could be an immature water sign energy, especially Pisces, or a child. And you will have to rely on your friend's generosity. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn female, very generous and very reliable. But someone's being found out here. And the thing is, your choice is, do you forgive and carry on or release? And I think you need to release. Yeah. Bring yourself out of this misery that you put yourself into, this isolation, feeling lonely in a room full of people. It may be isolation that's caused you to be in close proximity to your ex and you don't really want to be. Yeah, there is either a house move needed or problems within the home and family life. There'll be no celebration. It's time to let go. This is over. So if you're still living in the property that you lived in with your ex or something like that, you haven't released them. You need to think now of cleaning the slate so that you can make way for the energy of someone new. Yeah, you may be feeling Kundalini Shakti rise from the base of your spine, so suffering stress, backaches, stuff like that. This represents the base chakra, which is situated at the base of the spine. This is a strong-willed angel and is able to be honest with all those that she has a relationship with. She is courageous and confident in her abilities to be the centre of attention. Being at the centre of attention does not bother her in the least because she is strong-willed and nothing anyone says is going to affect her in the least. She has an air of self-awareness which provides her with advanced skills of survival. This makes her a great person to be around during times of crisis. Don't be afraid of her or judge her for her extrovert behaviour because everyone needs her confidence to encourage and support them on their journey. Your challenge is to understand such people who play these roles in your life. They are often scapegoated and told that they're show-offs, when in fact they're simply providing a mirror for those of us who are reluctant to walk out into the light for fear of being ridiculed. It's time for you to stop hiding and find your place on the stage. You want your opinions to be heard, only you're too fearful that you will meet the same fate as those already judged as being too loud. When you find the courage to take centre stage, you will be pleasantly surprised that in fact the stage is warm and welcoming and the others up there are very glad that you joined them. So stand up for yourself. They're waiting for you, and when you stand up and be counted for, your friends and family will gain a whole new respect for you. So stand up to your ex, and you will understand the difference between show-offs and those who have a serious message to share. And once you do this, our next problem will be getting you back off the stage again because you will love the limelight. And what I'm getting here from Spirit is your ex has actually said that you're doing that like so-and-so does that, and that's wrong. Whatever it is, it's something innocent, but they've chipped away at your self-confidence so that you do not have any friends or social life or anything anymore. And this is now the time to realise that they've been undermining you for quite some time because of their own insecurities. And finally, express your love. It is time to go ahead and make that romantic gesture. Put your cards on the table, and if it's meant to be, it is. Shit or bust time, you will know whether it's meant or not. If it's not, at least you'll know where you stand and you can move forwards. confusion. You really don't know if you dare, because it might be a friend, and a generous friend, someone you can rely on, or it could be a boss or someone in uniform or someone of a darker complexion. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, male, very generous. A reunion. So when we get the 7 and the 3 together, this is a wish or dream come true. You can't actually believe it. And all the obstacles are being removed from your path. Something is being illuminated. Perhaps, and I would say this is a good friend who you would never think that they would love you as you love them. You've probably loved them from afar, perhaps. The number 19 is massively important because it brings illumination, takes away obstacles. Those born 1966, plus or minus 12 February to February, children and travel may be involved, but there is a celebration and a reunion here. So express your love, don't be afraid. The 7 and the 3 of Cups together always means a wish granted. Finally, things will be clear and out in the open. Yeah, there is offers and messages of love, and you will rise like the phoenix from the ashes. A settlement of a long-standing problem and a fresh start. Beautiful. Those born on the 20th, living or past. So 19th and 20th I suggested this month just because the two are close together. But it could be people that you know or of any month. 19th and 20th. Positive energy. The otter, the horse and the bear are your animal totems. The polar bear, the green chakra fairy is about the heart, the healing of the heart. So, this teaches us the principles of balance, love and self-control. She is generous with her love, yet is able to balance her romantic side with the understanding and compassion of unconditional love. That doesn't mean being a doormat. That means loving whether you're loved or not, really. The green chakra goddess connection to nature is part of the balance that she requires to self-nurture and find her own self-love. So you must love yourself first before you love anybody else. When she's disconnected from the energies of earth, she becomes unsettled and flighty, which affects the way she manages her daily life. It's time you reconnected to the energies that nature so willingly shares with you. Lately you have felt strange feelings of discontent and have begun to notice subtle changes in your behaviour, and in some cases not so subtle. Something has changed in you, and I think it's your feelings towards a friend possibly. The time you once spent connecting with nature is no longer available to you, probably because of lockdown, and it's time to take a breath and take a break. Go outside, touch the ground, and take a deep breath to reconnect to the vitality she has to offer you. Allow the energies of Mother Earth to recharge your batteries as she shares herself with you. You will be amazed how quickly you will feel refreshed and recharged by taking these simple steps. This is a gentle reminder of how important your connection to nature is and how easy you find strength from Mother Earth. But also, if you're stuck in the house, you are allowed to go for walks. And if you go for walks, you never know who you might bump into. So, thanks for listening. Speak soon.